Alright, welcome back everyone. Magic House Book Nook Day. What are we on to 5 now? Basically a box of tiny pieces is full of books now, but we've still got our lantern and our all plants and oven and flower box and all the other various doodads. Gonna make a lot more books today, but some of them are big stacks of books, so it is a little different. And hopefully gonna get into doing some decoration. It looks like we'll get into the actual assembly of the house proper. Probably, just today's Monday for y'all, probably about Wednesday, be my best guess. I think that's gonna be about as soon as I'm seeing. Well, actually, no, be further along than that. Maybe Thursday or Friday, actually, now that I'm looking a little closer. Because I am going to have to modify that piece I was showing y'all last night that got cut wrong. But, I say, it's still got a ways to go. But we're going to start building more substantial stuff tomorrow. We'll start actually building like furniture and shelves and stuff rather than just the individual pieces. But, for now, more books. And flip back to the right page. Although I don't really need to on. Alright, get these guys on here. Like I say, these should go fairly quick. Well, see, I think there's only 7 of them. I think I pulled an extra piece here. And bring you in tighter. And get the old Gorilla Super Glue out and ready to roll. Oh yeah, I forgot the whole spiel about, for anybody who's new here, this is what I do. I buy these sets and models and kits and build them in real time, step by step, so you can see all my successes and failures and how I fix my failures, hopefully. So far I've been pretty good about getting it fixed. But yeah, and you can also see me figure out new techniques as I go along. Usually by messing up the first couple of tries and then figuring something out that works better on the 3rd or 4th try. But yeah, but I have fun, try and stay positive, and I babble a fair amount, about this and that. I did, for anybody who watched yesterday, I did go over to my folks' house today to check for that old English lit book, and I didn't find it, but I still feel like I've seen it more recently than 30 years ago when I was actually using it. But so I'm gonna give it one more go. I might have another box of storage that I'm not aware of downstairs somewhere. Because I got all kinds of stuff stacked everywhere. I'm not organized. I accumulate but don't organize. That's my biggest issue. And keep saying one of these days I'm gonna rent a dumpster and actually clean out all the stuff. I can take a week to clean out my basement garage and get things, somewhat cleaned up and organized and make it look nicer. But so far I've not followed through on that threat or promise or whatever it is. I guess it's a theory at this point. At least these are, and there are some more of the books that are, the hollow boxes, and I have modified the cuts on them to see if it works better the other way, like I was talking about yesterday, with a bigger tab on that one spot. I think it should. That's just gives us more surface area to grab onto, so it seems like that ought to make things better all around. And get some crust on that glue bottle I need to clean off, I just noticed. Alright. Oh, I got one actual title. I can't read it though. Chivers. I can't read it in person. I'm trying to read it on my display, and that's not working either. I'm glad this does appear to be sticking fairly quickly to the... I've got some excess on that one. Too much. It just takes a dab of this glue to hold this in place. Okay. Let me do that. Get a little more. I don't think that hurt. That might be something I need to adopt. Okay. Come on. Oh, just went right into the glue on that one. See if I left enough behind to stick. And I did. That might not be enough. It seems excessively under. But find out quick enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Give me a little extra bend after that. Maybe that'll, I don't know if that helps or not. But, all right. One more. A little extra on that one too. But, alright, so 7 more books down. And then, surprisingly hard to pick up tiny books. Set y'all out there. And, let's see, and I think I'll just keep it rolling. This is, see, these are more stacks of books on these. Like I said, on these corners, I didn't cut out that diagonal there because I think that'll give us a little more surface area to, bond with. Let's see where to put my straight edge. There. I'm gonna do these first, I believe. So, okay. And these are going to be open backed. So they're just going like that. Maybe. Okay, so I think let's try. I'm trying to do top to bottom rather than side to side just to see if that works any better. So just might be getting greedy here. Try 2 at once. Definitely getting greedy here now that I'm thinking about what I'm trying to do. Nah, that's not. Okay, I thought that might. Okay, then you in. These are just give a good squeeze here. Okay. I don't believe I'm going to try 2 at once again. Yeah, just do 1 at a time. I think I've got enough flexibility to fold them out. And then right there on that corner. Okay. Alright. Not bad. Stack of books. Obviously this is going to go in the shelves to where to see the bindings of them. Alright. That wasn't that bad. Hardest part's getting all the bins in. I do think I'm going to go over them. Give them a little bit more of a crease this time though. Make sure they're good and got sharp corners on them this time. Okay. Oh. And I am going to do one at a time. I'm not gonna get greedy. It's not a gnat anymore. It's a full-blown fly. Okay, so just touch there. Can't get. There it goes. You get the pressure on it to make it bond, and I couldn't. All right. Let's see. See what happens with top to bottom on this. Can use considerably less glue. And it's back. Thought it left. All right. There it goes. Last one. And all right. Yeah, those sharper corners really do make a, yes, it is a little less wavy on the edges. Yeah, so I think that's definitely, that extra bend didn't hurt nothing. Okay, only 4 more to go. Alright. It's a little bit deeper, so maybe it'll go easier. Can't remember which way I went last time, so I'll just go side to side. So I don't think I'm seeing any significant difference in the ease of getting it together, whether it's top to bottom or side to side. It's still same basic Oops. That one slip on me. Oh. Alright. Appears to be college textbooks. Chemistry and modern politics, human biology, English lit, ancient history. Cool. Alright. 22 minutes. That's trying to look, take a peek at what's coming up. I think the next batch has solid backs on it. Just similar, more boxes, but they're solid instead of hollow backed, I think. Okay, here's a smaller one. Still not up. Little guys in. I can't imagine building these things without super glue and having to sit there and hold these, indefinitely until the glue set up long enough to bond. Some kind of Chinese book, I believe. Let me do stop start rule. Gotta do that stuff when I think about it, because if I don't, I'll forget about it and it'll do it for me. Okay. All right. And our last little bundle. Let's see. This way first. That seem to. It shouldn't make a difference, but it does seem to work better. That one tried to get away from me again. Go excess there. Just trying to get as little glue as I possibly can on these things. Just all right. That's the last of that batch, so we may be making there. Got plenty of books to populate the shelves with now. Of course, I thought we had plenty of books to populate the shelves with before, but now we're even more coverage. And what's next? Looks like just a couple of them here. Nothing special on these. What's that? There's supposed to be more than this. Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Just end up down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've mixed these up. I say it's all the same basic function. The next few minutes. Let's see. That's okay. So that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think I got overzealous with my dividing things up. I got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. This is all one step. I made myself extra work. Okay. Got the extra crease in. Yeah, this is thrilling, isn't it? Let's see, I don't. A little escape there on the outside of this saw. Alright. These guys in. Not too bad. Thought I was going to get one more done today than just making books, but I think that may be it. I can see something other than books coming, but it's still got a little bit to go. It'll be tight. Quick squeeze on all four corners. Yeah. Got some thick ones on there. I think these might. Can I pull? Yeah, where it's got that crease in it, I think that lends itself to being manually folded. We'll find out. Do them as I go along this time. Alright. Sort of wish they'd split these up throughout the build so we can do a little more diversity. There's still a while yet before we actually need to use them for anything. Oop, I don't think I did. Doesn't feel like it. Well, that's past the 40 minutes mark of making books. Doesn't feel good, so let's give it another squish. Okay. Stack's getting smaller, only 3 more to go. Missed on that. Let's try again. Okay. I think I just figured out if you put the glue towards the outside, it's easier to get that pressure on it to make it bind. Gotta weigh the that corner. You can actually get it together to push against it to make it seal. All right. Wish I'd figured that out about 15 sets ago. Alright. Oops. Oops. I definitely think not beveling the edges here is worth doing, because that's right where I'm putting the glue. All right. Okay. Wow. Last one of this batch. Notice that not to an hour yet, so I guess that's something. Yeah, and I forgot yesterday. I didn't know until I put it in the computer that I went an hour and a half on that one, so I didn't intend to do that. So, well, I guess time flies when you're having fun or something. But I may go. I don't think I'll go that long today, but I may go past the hour mark just to try and make a little more progress, because these builds are so time consuming. You know, I like to move on to the next thing reasonably quick. You know, I don't want to rush it, but I don't want to stay on here for a month either on this thing. I think I had one that went 3 weeks one time, and that was that I think it was that Cyberpunk, the first Cyberpunk one I did. It took forever. It was so complicated with all the little bitty pieces and everything. But yeah, that's somebody over there. Yeah, I hear you. Who are you? Morgan, is that you? Or Bridget? Come here. Who's sneaking around? It's Morgan. What you want, girl? You just came back in. I guess it's been 50 minutes now. Oh, I know what you want. You want some of the TREATS. I'll get you some here in just a second. Finish up this little batch and we'll give the camera a break. Alright. do this guy. Like I say, go get her some treats, because I'm sure that's exactly what she wants, because she doesn't come back here very often. She's not the one that's scared of storms. Alright, so that's the last of that batch. So we've made all those plus all these other ones today. Like I say, just tons of books. And we got, coming up next is, I think there's only 3 in this one. 4. Okay, there's, yeah, four of those, and we get to do some twine decorating on one of them. But like I said, I gotta go get them some treats, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back, and we'll do these, and then we'll actually move on to something that isn't books. Okay, dogs have been treated and are contentedly laying on top of the AC vents. So let's see how these go. Some of these had, I may have cut that off by accident. No, they're like that on a couple of them. Some of them had these extra little doodads. So I did cut. I'll go ahead and do that one, because it's, let's say, it looks like it'll be a troublemaker. So I can really show you what I wanted to leave the meat on there, but I didn't want to. Okay. And get the. These guys. Let's see, I cut it like that, so it will be able to fold when the time comes. We've still got the surface area for the glue. So, 1 second. Make sure I stick with my extra crease method. I don't know if I call it a method or not, but a technique maybe. Alright. Now, up here. Make it harder to find the line. And we'll find out soon enough whether or not this was a good idea or not. Okay. Oh, I think I may end up having to. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure. I may have been totally wrong about whether to do that or not. I think I was, as a matter of fact. But let's find out. Okay. Those guys all go in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm going to go back and cut those off now. They are going to be in the way, so just nip these corners off. Now I know. Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to be a good idea. But you never know till you figure it out, till you try. Yeah, it's going to work much better without that extra flap in the way. I am going to leave. Well, I guess I'm going to take these off too. Like I say, now I know. do those and then bring this one in last. What do we got here? Okay, so old super glue out again. I think I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way around that way. But otherwise, should be about the same technique, just barely any glue on there. Line up my corners. A little pressure for a second, and yep. Same thing over here. Okay, so that's the ultimate goal, hopefully. Pull these out. Give myself a little more maneuvering room on the inside for the moment. And the fly is back. And now this. I think I'm just going to do that top flap. I'm not going to try and glue the sides. I'm just going to try and get a little glue on that one and hope for the best, I reckon. Okay. Alright, so we got, I think it's supposed to end up being like a stack of books or something. I'm not super clear on this one, what these are, but there's only 4 of them, so. Now I know I do need to finish trimming these up. Okay. So it does make it easier to find the lines with my straight edge on that. Other side. All right. Alright, so we got it, and actually, a little issue I had here, let me do, I'm going to actually take the bevel off of those, get it, that was actually caught up a little bit on that last one, so let's make that a square. See how that goes. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry, out of frame. Okay. I think I moved my paper. Is what got me. Yeah, that went in much easier. Y'all see that? Much easier. There's no fighting on it. Okay. But since I did away with the bevel, I am going to actually dab on the sides just a little bit too. And pop you guys all together. All right. Oh, well, that one feels a lot better. Okay. 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 I'm getting the routine down now, so I'm not sure what this one. I didn't do much good trimming on this one at all. It's a slightly different shape. I sort of threw it off. This is this. I don't even think I had to take that much off. Just that little triangle on the corner, I think, would be sufficient. Now that I've already took off a big chunk on the other side. Okay. Let's go. This one just 'cause it's got the. I don't know how I keep turning this ruler over. fit. Alright. Okay. Now working from the bottom around seems to be doing good, so stick with that. Alright. Okay, that's what's different. They moved the flaps over here instead of over there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just have to... Wonder what the reason is for that making them slightly different there. Get my finger into the glue. Okay, now this is put that down like that. That works. Okay, same thing again, just a little touch of glue on all three, just for because. A little loose there, but okay, get you back in place. That's the bad thing about having it all closed up. You can't get pressure on it to make the glue bind up. Look at this. Okay, that seems to be set. Okay. And it looks like all I see now is that misprint there, where they got that on the wrong line. Yep. All right. Getting the ugly little battery sign, but this is actually the good battery, so I think it'll last a little bit longer. So I'll keep going until it turns red, or I'll finish this one up. And then this one, just the gotta keep an eye on that battery gauge. I also want to make sure I'm doing a good job over here on this stuff. this is actually the one we're supposed to tie up with twine afterward, so that did work out good. Let's see, roll these guys up. Alright, yep. Okay, so look like that. And this guy like that. Okay. And they did line up all the colors right on this one. Okay, that's in place. So, let me go ahead and change this battery out. And let's see, so that's one. I'm probably going to go another 20 minutes, I think. Because I'm gonna do the twine thing, and I've got like 12 or 15 pictures I got to put into frames, but I think that'll go through fairly quickly once I get going on that. But let's say change this battery out, and I'll be right back. Okay, fully charged. Now, like I said, this one is the one that's supposed to get a bit of twine wrapped around it, like we did our newspapers yesterday. So, just gonna try and do the same sort of thing. Pull me a little loop in there. I was. There, slip knot. There, get it going. Into the middle. Bring it in. This is not solid, so you don't get to have the advantage of being able to really cinch down on it like I did the newspapers. Okay, new plan. Let me move it a little bit further down so I can continue going. Around that way. Stick two here. Then get you to go through there. I think it's too loose. Alright, there it goes. Go a couple more times. this is going to be tricky. It makes it tighter. I think I'm actually going to get this done. If I get that in there, all the way through. Ha. All right. That's another one I'm surprised worked out. Didn't expect it to work with the newspaper and didn't expect it to work with that one, but there we go. It did. All right. I thought it was going to take a whole lot more than 3 minutes too. Cool. All right. So, like I said, now I'm just got a bunch of pictures put in frames. Like I say, and I do mean a bunch. So I'm going to lay them out and get them lined up with each frame with the appropriate picture, and then I'll come back and just hopefully slap them on with the old B7000 glue, and bing, bish, bash, bosh, we should be ready, done for the day. Okay, here we are. All pretty straightforward except for this one, that for some reason we had to cut out the butterfly wings to stick on top of, you know, just I would have been fine if they just printed it straight on that one picture, but as usual, they didn't bother to ask me. Okay, all right, come back here, Victorian dude. Thank you. Is that Isaac Newton? Okay. Let's see. So just, yep, this is going to be one of those kinds of deals. Okay, so let's you onto there. So I'm just going to take the old B7000 and just a few drops around the edges and hope. Got that one down and in place. A little glue sticking out the side, but I think it'll be all right. And move on to our lady in green. Well, that seemed to work. Let me actually just use this to hold it down so I can move my fingers out of the way. Of course, it landed face down. Now I'm not worried about being face down because I got on the frame. Okay, get you lined up. Get my glue back on, cap back on rather. Alright. I thought that was going to get messy there for a second, but okay. Actually, let me move this butterfly. Save the worst for last. Looks like a farm girl. Okay. Okay. It has got a string on it, but it's evidently not enough of a string to move because I just saw it moving. Okay. Alright. This, okay, got a little bit off that side. I think it's just somebody didn't cut it out properly because it's sticking out both sides. I wonder, I have to talk to my employee about that. I'll go get a mirror for that. Okay. Fancy hat guy. Okay, it's to the glue, not the... I thought it was to the probe, and it was to the actual bottle of glue. I got close enough to the edge on that one. Okay. Yeah, moving right along. I can dig this. Landscape of some sort. Make sure I get over to the... I swear those strings are magic or something like that. Oh yeah, and I just noticed if you hadn't already noticed, I did color on the edges with my marker to sort of... This one got way too big, so I'll probably just have to trim it back some. Okay, and our beret wearing fellow. I think he's a fella. My camera's really wanting to concentrate on this girl up here. Let me move her out of the way. Get the autofocus symbol on her. Okay. Huh? I'm not sure. Got a good side and a bad side, I think. I'm not sure. Okay. Elderly matron, it appears. All kinds of art for this one. No. Let go. Both of you. Okay, all right. I'm wanting to concentrate on this little girl, so it's... Okay. Lady on a cheese. Just realized, I'm not sure where they're going to put all these pictures. I didn't think this set was that big. Okay, let's get on Napoleon. He's been waiting his turn patiently. Okay. Forgot to use this one last time. Thought I already did this dude. Now I guess some kind of appears to be Revolutionary Area General or Admiral or something. Somebody. No, I guess Admirals wore blue coats, didn't they? I got a blue frame. Powdered wig guy, anyway. Okay, so this, I want to say that's Queen Mary, but I'm not positive. I know I've seen that picture before. Okay, and that's all the individual pictures. Like I was telling you earlier, for some reason they just had to cruelly break this one into two. So just pour around the body of the butterfly. Whoop. Get close on that. And drop you in. Okay, that did go into place pretty easily, so that's good. Now I think, yeah. And just hit on the red with the rest of these. And this one is the only frame I saw that actually has corner details there. The back's black, but it's got the beveled cornered thing, so make sure they're upright or outright. Okay. And there we go. So, got our artwork all framed up. Here, get it all back in. Like I say, it appears the walls are going to be full. Actually, maybe all over a little bit further too, because I'm about to bring all the rest of the stuff in from today. And all the books in our one stack of bundled books. I think I have to move out further. These books. Those books. These books. I say, it's definitely a book house. But one. No shortage of books for sure. But I think that's more than enough today, and we are. Let's say we got. I think my tray of tiny pieces is going to overflow if I use it, so I'll have to find another tray. But anyway, otherwise, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.